Before we start, Joe, can I tell you what my dinner was on Saturday night?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, please.
So basically for Christmas, my sister she got me like a clothes and that, but then it was Secret Santa, but she also got me like special pasta.
That's not good as well.
It does. Special pasta and truffle oil, right? Do you like it?
What do you mean? What's special pasta?
It's like
It's
different
not called
colours. It's
special
like
pasta.
no, but it's like a special Italian pasta. Like it's quite expensive.
What's it called
stuff. It's basically like tagliatelle, but it's like good tagliatelle.
With different colours?
Yeah.
Like rainbow colours?
Yeah, basically, yeah. And then truffle oil. So we were like, what can we have a recipe for that? So with that truffle oil, so it was basically like a kind of carbonara, but so it was basically the Nigella's recipe: cream, eggs, parmesan, truffle oil, pepper, mix it put it in pasta.
I'm going to be
it.
a bit of a layman with this. How does truffle oil come? Is it like in a big pot?
No, we bottled like we can get different types, but just like a normal
Is it
bottle.
expensive, that stuff?
It's expensive, yeah. And then to go with that, sirloin steak that I cooked fantastically.
I don't think I've ever had steak with...
Steak and pasta is quite a weird combo.
Yeah.
No?
Right, should we cracking?
Yeah, let's just get going.
Hello and welcome to...
Sorry, why the fuck are they coming? Just as we're starting, these fucking old cunts coming. Anyway, go on, carry on, sorry.
That's I'm gonna keep that. John, we're in the pub, obviously. John's annoyed. Some, shall we say, older generation has walked in.
Say that if you want.
It's
Older,
Ages,
no?
yeah, shame.
Just old cunts then.
Yeah, it's just typical. As soon as we start, they'll come in, 10 of them, and start chatting loudly, rustling their handbags, singing to whatever song they know from the 30s, and ruin our night. Anyway.
Yes, and the football humans. My name is Andrew Ragg, a Liverpool fan, and to my right is Mr. Michael Felton.
Hello.
He's a Chelsea fan, and to my left is Mr. John Berry.
Hello.
Part Midlothian, you know the score. Okay, so breaking news. And when I say breaking news, I mean by this point you've probably already heard, but...
Definitely heard.
Breaking news because we're recording on Monday night and Wagner's gone.
David Wagner is
David
gone.
Wagner
He's
is no more.
Yeah, well.
Huddersfield.
Yeah.
Well,
He's not dead.
he's not dead. Hang on, let's clear that. Yeah. He's just been. He's left, apparently by mutual
He's not
consent. How does someone?
No, I think he's been
He's
sacked.
been sacked, hasn't he?
I think he's sacked.
It's
And
a nice
I-
way of saying, listen, mate, you've not got any results. We're bottom of the league. I think it's time that you have to go because we need to try and salvage something.
It's one of those things though, because it's not as if it's like, we found out you're a shite manager. It's like, because he's done really, really well. It's just like they just get no
He's
time
done well
anymore.
to get that club to where they are.
I mean,
basically.
exactly. Got them promoted. It's first season and stuff and finished mid-table and stuff. And with that squad, I mean, if you look at how many Huddersfield players can you name? We've got a team full of kind of above average players, but no players. I mean, Steve Meunier, but doesn't like his game. Who else? Aaron Moy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a lot there, so it's like.
Congola.
Well, I don't know who that is, but it's so. I mean, yeah, he's bottom of the league, but it's such a tough league, and the fact is, he's probably got the third smallest budget in the league.
Yeah.
Maybe even it's down there anyway. So it's getting.
Do you think they should have stuck with him and then?
Well, the
if
thing
he'd
is,
gone down,
I think they're hoping it's going to be like new manager like uplift that might give them a boost. But the thing is, I don't know how long that, even if they get that boost, how long it can realistically last for.
A prime
will he
example.
keep him in the Premier
No,
League? Probably
I don't
not.
think so. I don't think so.
Sean Dyche got Burnley promoted, and then did really well with them, and then got relegated. He kept his job, and then the year after he won the league, back up again. So it's one of those things you learn from this stuff. But there's certain, I mean, it's just things. Certain chairman. It's modern day football. It's all about money. You don't get time anymore, do you? So I don't know.
But the thing is, I think that they do believe in like what Wagner was doing there. So the mutual consent thing, maybe it is. Maybe it's just like I've tried, because he looks like he's
just a fair
he's at his
guy,
wit's end of it, and it's just like maybe he's looking at the team. He's like, well, I can't do much more of them.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like,
How much money are you giving to spend? Because I tell you what, Cardiff City, they've just bought a £20 million striker.
Have they?
From Nantes, yeah, £20 million they paid for striker, and then
20 million?
Yeah. And who else are in Huddersfield? You've got Fulham, who they spent about 120 million in the summer. They're going to spend more.
Cardiff just bought someone 20 million.
Yes.
Are you sure it's not gossip?
No.
It's actually happened.
Yeah. His name's Salah. S-A-L-A. I think his name is. But that just shows you. I'm sorry, if you get to the Premier League and you want to stay there, you've got to spend the money because everyone else is spending the money. So you can't just say, "Oh, I'm not going to spend it."
That doesn't guarantee they'll stay though.
No, but as we said, we covered. Look at their players. How many players can you name? The players they've got there is the players that got brought from the Championship. That's what Bournemouth did as well. But Bournemouth signed well as well. Bournemouth signed a few players to add to that. But what Huddersfield haven't. And
I mean, they're well off the pace now, aren't they? I think they're like 9 points.
I mean, they drew with Cardiff at the weekend. No.
Well, that was saying they needed to win because Cardiff were Cardiff are just above the relegation zone, aren't they?
Well, Southampton beat them at home last week, the week before that as well. Yeah, I mean, they either need to spend money and get new players in. You hear that? That's an example of what I was just talking about.
Yeah, I mean,
I
can't believe that someone is actually singing.
And just come and start singing. For some reason, because we're here, loads of them come in the pub.
I mean, when you said
podcast,
someone was going to be singing, I didn't actually think it was going to happen, but it did happen. How did you know?
Because I could hear them when she came in the show. She was singing another one. She was singing fucking Sweet Caroline or something. An idiot.
There's not even any music on.
There's no music. Exactly. There's no music. Yeah, let's set the scene here. We're sitting on a Monday night where it's just Monday. I don't know why I keep saying Monday. Nobody's really drinking. Just having a couple of pints. The football's on. She fucking comes in singing fucking Carmen. Anyway.
So there's been another appointment today, hasn't there? So Martin O'Neill going back to Nottingham Forest as a manager this time.
I mean, that appointment 5 years ago would have been a great appointment, I think. And Roy Keane's assistant as well.
Has Roy Keane gone with him?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't it like just taking like a suitcase home from a holiday and finding out you got a fucking venomous snake in your bag? Do you know what I mean? It's like, so it's just gonna like.
What does that mean?
It's gonna go wrong at some point. It's just like he's gonna fuck someone off at some point somewhere.
He's gonna go in.
It's like Martin O'Neill seems so calm.
Yeah. But I think Martin O'Neill's past.
There's gonna be like, I mean, a month, 2 months time, Roy Keane's going to have called someone a cunt and they're going to fall out and they're not going to be in a team.
Yeah, captain who's been there a few years.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone at the club. Suddenly, Roy Keane's like, no, mate, you're out.
Yeah, exactly.
It seems like it always felt like a weird partnership for me because he's so calm.
Work, should it?
Roy Keane's just so unreasonable.
I mean, the thing is, it's worth trying because they're both ex-Notts Forest, aren't they? That's where they made their name.
Yeah, but
and the thing is, what's happened because Notts Forest are 1 point off the playoffs. And is it because their owner is a madman who just likes to sack everyone like they do, or is it because Karanka fell out the Middlesbrough chairman as well and was sacked from Middlesbrough? And Steve Gibson, Middlesbrough chairman, never sacks anyone. Basically, Karanka was causing problems. It was dressing room unrested as well, and he was sacked. And he goes to Notts Forest and apparently his dressing room unrested.
He's done the same thing he did at Middlesbrough. He's shored up their defence. Like you see Forest like fans coming out like he at least sorted out like the league. I mean, Forest were like have been a team struggling for years.
Yeah, and they've not actually signed that many players. Yeah.
Well, they spent 20 million on someone from 13 million. Sorry, someone from
Portugal,
from Benfica.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then they spent 6 million on Graben, which is
did they sign Lewis Graben?
Yeah.
But I'm not being funny. He's not a great Lewis Graben.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Are they going to do anything? Nottingham Forest? What's going to happen?
No, I don't think. I think the top 6 right now will be the top 6.
I don't think it, like you said. I don't think it was like the greatest idea to sack him anyway. So they're not that far off.
Who?
Karanka.
But it's not been confirmed that he's been sacked. It's like he was.
They just beat Leeds. You know, they've been. I know Leeds had 10 men for most of that game, but I mean, like you said, they're not far off.
Right. I want to bring something up. Go on. You just mentioned Leeds.
Yeah.
What's your viewpoint on this whole spy business?
Oh,
it's bad.
Yeah, good.
It's bad.
Leeds and Derby, obviously.
Do you know
And the manager just comes out from Leeds and is just like, I sent him.
Bielsa, yeah.
You know, I sent him. Some people might think it's cheating. I don't.
This first part of the story, because I heard that he was just around the training ground and he got told to leave or whatever. I didn't realise that he got caught with bolt cutters on him and stuff, right?
Oh, did he?
Oh, I didn't realise that. No?
Someone told me, unless this is now said into Chinese whispers. But he got caught with like bolt cutters on him and like binoculars and stuff like that.
Well,
apparently.
Well, I know the Leeds fans had binoculars with them, winding up the Derby fans at the game. So maybe
that's good.
But I think he did, yeah.
That's a good.
But the thing is, basically, he was a shit spy because he got caught before he got to do it, right?
No,
Did
he obviously he found out that player wasn't going to start or something.
Yeah.
He found out how Lampard was going to set up his team to start the game and all that sort of thing. So he found out a lot of information that arguably.
Well, they won the game.
They won the game.
They won the game 2-0, didn't they? So.
But the thing is,
But what do you think? Do you think it's bad sportsmanship? Do you think,
Oh, it is
or do you
bad.
think it goes on
Absolutely.
all the time and we just don't know? There are better
I'm
spies
sure
out there,
I'm
and
sure it does.
every other club
I'm
has
sure
a
it
better
does
spy.
happen, but it's not great sportsmanship. You know what I
but there's
mean?
certain.
And Bielsa was saying is like, well, it's stuff that happens.
Well, there's
in,
certain
like,
teams that
Italy
have
and stuff,
open
it's like,
training
well,
sessions though. The people have open training sessions. I mean, when I go home, I go along and watch Hearts training session.
Yeah, I know, but they're not giving away their tactics in open
No,
training
but Real
sessions.
Madrid have got like a little training room, and so people say, I suppose they're not giving the tactics, but the guy, to be fair, they're not giving the guy the tactics. He's not going to stand when Lampard's call the team around in a group huddle, and the guys just stand there as well. They
No,
say,
but
listen,
like
keep
you said-
fuck off the net.
No, but it's a training session the night or two before the game where they're basically he's like drilling the team that's going to be playing. So he
gonna
knows
know
who's going to start.
who's injured, who's not going to be in.
So they know who's got the
so
starting
they-
lineup basically.
It gives them an advantage.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah.
should that be illegal?
I mean,
illegal
it's not
in
illegal, but
football.
it's bad sportsmanship.
Yeah, chop his hands off.
Yeah, he loses.
I mean, you can't fine people for it. You can't be like, right, you're getting a point down, so you're getting fined for it. I mean, it's like,
Why not?
like
You've got the manager of Leeds come out. He's just won the game. Surely, like the championship could just say, look, it's an unsportsmanlike behaviour.
I mean,
We're
there
gonna
has
dock you
been
3
talk
points.
about. There has been talk about
Dock
that.
and
but
points.
I don't know if that's anyway. I don't know if it's written anywhere though. I don't think
as soon as
a
you
thing.
start that,
No.
as soon as you start that, you're opening a massive can of worms. You're like, we're ducking 3 points, so losing 3 points. So it's like, so anyone else loses, it's like, well, he was. There's rumours that someone else is there, someone who's watching us or whatever. So then they have to take that into consideration. And it's like they can't really prove this guy. Well, apart from Bielsa coming out and saying, yeah, it was my guy. If he hadn't done that, he'd be like, I don't know anything about the guy.
My guy.
Good song.
My
Temptations.
guy.
All those old
But-
people at the bar are thinking, oh,
Yeah,
God,
I know.
we come in this
I
like
know.
little pub for a little, there's 3 guys
Yeah,
singing
40.
"My Guy" in the fucking corner.
It's not even the right words.
It's not even the right words. It's not the right song. If Chelsea came to you, Michael, and said, "We want you to be a spy," how would you go about it? What would your spy costume be? How would you infiltrate
But it depends who I'm
stadiums?
spying with.
You're spying for Chelsea on
Yeah,
your
but who
own,
am I spying on?
and you're spying on Man United.
Well, then
Man United, go on.
no, I don't need to do anything because I'm a Londoner. I'll just pretend I support Man United like they all do. You know what I mean? Just be
Send you on
myself.
there, yeah.
That's true.
I
That's
just go straight up to Man United and just be myself.
Yeah. I spoke to
You know,
him.
I've supported them through thick and thin all day long.
I spoke to a guy
All
from straight
my
up
life.
today.
Even change
Yeah.
your voice.
We're all blue as well. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah. I'll be
That's
like,
true. I was
I
thinking
love
that.
this Ollie Gun Souls.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah, exactly.
I love that guy.
That's true.
Yeah, you know, whatever.
Right,
Yeah.
so that's how you spy on them. They are doing pretty well.
They are doing
It pains me to say they're the most informed team. Obviously, he's won every game. He's been involved with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. There you go.
He's done very well.
He's doing really
I'm
well.
happy for him actually because he got a rough deal with Cardiff. I mean, it was a tough job to take over at Cardiff. do you know what I mean?
Especially
it goes
with
to show
little
though, doesn't it? It
experience.
goes to show with like depends what team you take over as a manager that can make or break you like in a
Well,
Premier
not
League
me.
situation. Do you know what I mean?
I've got a soft spot for Man United, you know, but I've also got a soft spot for Spurs. But
Well, we know
I
you support Man United.
I just thought Spurs would win at the weekend. So my 2 lines on the Sunday.
That's why his
I'll-
jumper's pink because it was a white jumper, but he's put it in with his Man United
my
shirt.
Lee
and it's
Sharp
fucking
shirt.
good. Yeah.
My 2 lines on Sunday are a line of 6 and a line of 10. Line of 10 is obviously I think $2,000 over. It's had loads of draws in it. And the only one let me down in both lines was Spurs. And so I'm really
Spurs
pissed
let
off.
you down, that
It was
line of
just
10? A line of 10?
Yeah.
Line of 10?
Only Spurs. I took Montpellier and Dijon.
Surprised you
to
didn't
draw.
send us that,
I took
mate.
Setchebal and Rio after
Was you
draw.
too upset to even send us that?
I'll send you tonight.
No, usually you're like, look at this.
It's heartbreaking.
It's really annoying. So, but I was.
You had draws in there and everything.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But the thing is, Spurs were all over them. Spurs should have won about fucking 7-1.
Yeah. Spurs were all over him, but
De Gea, man, he's like a fucking wall. I was in the pub watching it. I was just like, I was annoyed. I was
He is different class, absolutely different class.
Who would you take, right, genuinely, at their peak? So, De Gea in the last game against Spurs, or
De Gea's been at his peak for the last couple of years.
Schmeichel, Van der Sar, De Gea. Who you having?
I'd take De Gea, probably. I don't know if Schmeichel.
I'd take Schmeichel.
Schmeichel was good at commanding people and being a leader.
Organising a defence, shouting. De Gea doesn't do any of that, does he?
De Gea's the best shot stopper. He's the best shot stopper out of all.
Do you think Schmeichel would make the saves De Gea's making if Schmeichel was in the team now?
No.
Against guys like Messi, Ronaldo, whoever is playing, the players are more world class than they were in the mid-90s.
So I'm just saying, you can't really.
Happy medium, Van der Sar.
I mean, Van der Sar was different class.
Yeah, he was.
Schmeichel, Van der Sar, De Gea.
I'd take Schmeichel.
It's not a bad lot, is it?
I really would.
I mean, I'd take anything.
Yeah. What? For Hearts? Now.
Right now, probably.
Right now.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, definitely take De Gea now.
Spurs should have won that, actually. Maybe 5-1.
How many
chances?
It was great saves to De Gea. Focusing on a lot of them are straight at him, but that's not a shit because De Gea was made sure he was in the right place to save it. But Dele Alli should have scored a couple of them.
Dele Alli was safe,
but I mean, let's say he runs right in the box with 40 yards, straight in the box. It was like, when's he going to shoot? Just went around, and then he was like, he should have put it right in the corner or lifted it over him. There's too many chances. And Kane as well. There was about 4 or 5 chances in the second half where it's a good save, but listen,
they should have
But Man United looked like they could catch him on the break every time. Catch him, especially in the first half. They looked like they could catch him on the break.
I mean, I think Man United got out their own half one time in the second half. I think I only saw Lloris one time in the whole second half.
Yeah.
But great result, absolutely brilliant result.
Do you think Pogba should have been sent off? We've seen that challenge.
No,
I didn't see all the second half. So.
At the time I didn't, but then I looked at replay and I was like, that was hard. But the thing
was that in the second half?
Yeah. It was a slow. It was showing the replay. It's slower. It's like it gives us a chance to go. Oh, maybe it was. But the timing, because the game's so fast. Pogba's going for the ball. The guys coming in. It's so fast. But it's like. I don't think he was intentionally went to hurt him. I just think it was whoever it was. Was it Ali? Was it Ali? Aye.
Yeah, Dele Alli.
Was a millisecond too fast for him.
Yeah.
And
he booked him,
he caught him.
He definitely did catch him, whether it was in intent or whatever.
So that's 5 wins in a row, isn't it?
6 wins in a row.
5 in the Premier League, 6 in a row.
Yeah, so he's been in the 6 games, he's won all 6 games.
It just goes to show, doesn't it? Mentality.
It's in like the record book or whatever.
Well, they're saying
Guinness record book.
Guinness World Records.
Now, Manchester United's record book. How's in Manchester United's record book? He's the first manager to win his first 6 games.
Matt Busby was on 5.
Yeah.
But so it's happening against Pochettino, so you're saying, well, still not Pochettino, but Solskjaer's going to go, well, I played against Pochettino, and we beat them. I mean, Pochettino's saying that was the best Spurs performance since he's been there for 4.5 years.
I mean, but he's got to say he's got to say that.
But then Solskjaer can go, well, I beat that.
Yeah.
Pochettino's best performance, and I still won the game away from home.
Yeah, Pochettino's got to say that, just to cover his back.
His players,
No, but he's got a point. The Spurs did play well, and they created so many chances. There were a chance every 3 minutes.
Yeah, they did, but they didn't finish him. They fucking finished every chance they take against Chelsea, though. Wankers.
Shame.
Anyway.
Shame.
I mean, what do you think about like the way he's set up the team? Obviously, Lukaku not in it. Is it better for it?
I think it is. I think he's doing. Pains me. Really fucking pains me to say it, but he's doing Man United the way Man United through Ferguson was brought up. Putting your blind faith in youth and saying, look, give them the confidence to play and saying, Rashford, you're my guy. You know, you go out there, you're starting.
I mean, it was a hell of a finish.
And it was
a hell of a finish.
He's given him the confidence to be like, look, I can be a top striker. Whereas with Mourinho, he was, in and out and pulled out to the left, put wherever.
Yeah.
And Pogba looked great again. So the question at that point is like, is Pogba got a future there now?
Yeah,
well, the way they're looking at it is
at the moment,
he's playing everybody to their strengths.
But do the die-hard fans forgive it then?
Well, I don't know. I'm sure
forgive what happened at the start of the season.
I'm sure it'll be 50-50. I'm sure it'll be 50-50.
I think, like, look, Solskjaer's
I don't think the die-hard fans will. They'll be like, well,
Nah,
hang on, this is the same team. And now they look different class, like, not different class, but different class to what they were.
Yeah.
I mean,
all right, let me get my own back. Man United fans are fickle, and they'll be like going, you know what? It was all Mourinho's fault. They'll look for a scapegoat, and they'll be like, Mourinho set up this really good team, and it wasn't the players' fault. They were just doing what was asked of them, and to some extent, they kind of were, weren't they? They were told to like play in a different way, being held back, and they'll probably be like, you know, Solskjaer's coming. If Man United get in the top 4, they're not going to give a shit about what they were doing at the beginning of the season.
no, true.
Well,
That's true.
a couple of points.
I honestly don't think, and as a fan, you probably wouldn't. You'd get it all by the end of the season. You'd be like,
you will, yeah.
kind of right off that season. We started shite. We
I
shouldn't
don't
have been
think
anywhere
I don't
near
think
it.
all the fans will though.
No, but you're never really 100% agreeing on. There's always going to be differences. But if the 2 points I want to make on that, Solskjaer's come in, and the way he's playing at Spurs, Mourinho would have set up being like, right, Spurs are a good team, away at Wembley, set up not to concede a goal, right? Solskjaer's come in and be like, no, all I know is Man United the old way, so I'm going to go. So everyone's against Spurs, especially away from home, are like, they like to push their fullbacks up, pin them back with Trippier up the right, whoever up the left, Davies or Rose, and so then Man United wingers are sitting back, being pinned back. So what Solskjaer did was kept the attacking players up the park, so then the Spurs players couldn't come forward, so then they couldn't pin the back, and we get free open, so when the game's open and you've got guys like Pogba that controlling the game. Anything Eriksen got the ball, they would have been lambasted.
But the thing is, what happened for the goal is that the fullbacks did push up.
Yeah,
And then they got
point,
it's just
so
like
much
they nick the
space,
ball
yeah.
and Pogba knocked it over
and that was the
top.
plan. If they do come up, we as soon as get the ball back, Rashford knows the run to make, Pogba get the ball straight to Rashford and we'll open them up. And that's exactly what he did. And the other point I want to make of it, about that is, talking about Lukaku, do you think, if you didn't know anything about football and you didn't know who he was or you just watched that game, would you say, when Lukaku came in a sub, or even whenever you've seen him this season, oh, that guy's worth at least 80 million, that guy's world class? Yeah. You'd never think he's one of the best strikers in the world. You just think he looks like an average bloke.
But the problem is that's not just down to him now, that's down to the crazy wages, because you could go through every team and look at so many players now.
No, but I think Man United is up there with the guys because of what's happened the last few years. Him and Sanchez and stuff. There's too many players there.
I mean, you forget about Fred as well. He even cost fucking
50 million.
50 million.
But you've got guys already there. Like you've got Rashford and you've got Lingard and whoever else. Do you know what I mean? You've got the guys already there. And what they've been doing for the last we've probably talked about this before, 5-6 years since Ferguson left. It's like shit. We need to panic buy, get a name in his manager, and then fucking just keep buying players. Pogba, Sanchez, Lukaku. Spend 80 million, 100 million on whoever. Just keep doing it.
It's not the way to do it.
That's not the answer. Now, thankfully, they got rid of Mourinho. They got back to basics. But like, listen, let's get someone in. We've still got top players here. Let's get them playing football again because they're obviously top players. And see where we go. And Solskjaer's done that. Solskjaer's like, listen, you're top players. Let's fucking just go and beat teams that we're used to.
The problem is, I think what you're saying is exactly right, and it happens with a lot of teams. To go to Chelsea, it's like we spend so much money on all these players who are unproven in this country. And like Morata, for example, again, you wouldn't look at him and be like, he's a £50 million player. Not a chance.
Zappacosta.
You didn't even get
Zappacosta.
You didn't get in your squad at the weekend.
Emerson. All £20 million plus players. Danny Drinkwater, £35 million, doesn't even get near the team.
Exactly.
I mean, he must be fucking terrible to not get anywhere near the team. When Ross Barkley and Kovacic just keep getting swapped, and both of them are useless.
But you've got guys like Callum Hudson-Odoi there, and even Loftus-Cheek.
Well, that's the thing.
Bayern Munich are like, he's worth 35 million, but Chelsea
But that's the thing.
we want names.
35 million, like when you on the face of the matter, Callum Hudson's like a youth player, not done that much. You think that's great money, but then you get that money in, that'll just get wasted. That'll get thrown at someone who's a random, and then they'll be out on loan before you know it.
Exactly.
And in 2 seasons'
then you've lost
time,
that player.
I know.
2 seasons time, Odoi is fucking in the England squad, and everyone's going, why have you sold him for 35 million? He's worth like
but this
90
I mean, our youth system has been great for 10 years, and it's made us money. But the problem is when it started, the whole idea was to stop buying players. That was supposed to be the business plan. It was they were going to make it into the team. That's not happening. And this all goes down to like technical directors, director of football. I mean,
And
it's not to do with the managers.
It's
at that
marketing.
point.
You can't just keep bringing it up. We need like Real Madrid. We need to keep signing the biggest name.
But that's the problem.
Whoever the biggest name is,
That's
we
what's
need to sign
happening
it.
at every team.
Yeah.
And that's what's happened at Man United. It's gone that way.
Which is taking the heart and soul out of football. The English Premiership, I've said this a million times before, I said we just need to keep buying, even if you've got a great player there, we need to buy someone who's exactly the same as him, but we'll pay 100 million for him because he's got the name, so we can sell
exactly
shirts. And it's sickening.
It's like when I was watching it, the Chelsea-Newcastle game, I mean, we won the game, which was great, but it wasn't, again, a very flat performance. Not
gotta say,
without Willian scoring that goal.
Why are you touching on that? Hazard playing the false nine thing.
He doesn't like playing it.
What is
doesn't
he?
want to play it. It's like,
And he's shite.
He's not good at it. Do you know what I mean? He's better on the
I
left.
think he had one shot on target.
Well,
Or one shot the whole game.
You
or
got
whatever.
Giroud on the bench. Do you know what I mean?
Why not have a recognised striker up and Hazard
I mean, it
unleashed?
doesn't make any sense. And,
Doesn't make any
and what
sense.
makes it even worse is the fact that we've got Tammy Abraham, who's been wanted by Premier League clubs. Just fucking give him a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Just give him a chance. I mean, I don't understand what goes through these people's heads. Like, I really don't. It's
If
crazy.
Solskjaer was there, Tammy Abraham would be in that squad.
Well, possibly, yeah. I mean, that's what every Chelsea fan wants to see. It's like every time one of the youth players comes on, gets substituted, they get like standing ovations. That's what every club wants to see, I think.
Especially when you spend so much money on youth and then just not using them. Taking them off everyone else and then send them on loan places, it kind of ruins them.
But there's so many players that you see that they get brought into the Premier League that start games or like don't last that long in Premier League. And it's like, well, why did you waste that money on them? Just like there must be someone in your youth setup that you'd at least give them a chance. You know, the problem is no Premier League team wants to risk giving like 2 or 3 games for them to settle in.
No.
They want someone who's already played at that level. But the thing is, they got to that level by having a club that would give them that opportunity.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
What I thought was quite interesting was Gareth Southgate being linked with the Man United job, and then someone saying, "Hang on a minute, he's started a project with England. He's using that youth and he's putting that youth together. So why would he walk away from it?
I know.
He's in a position with England where
You're talking about the Man United job, did you say?
yeah,
He got
I don't know how
linked.
the fuck is he? I know how he's
He
linked
shouldn't
with
be linked to
that.
that.
I don't know why he's linked with that.
why not?
Well, why? What's he?
Because if
how do you
no,
know?
because
He
if
got
we
England to the semi-final of the Euros or whatever.
Yeah, but
and they played shite
we're
teams
saying
to win.
about
Yeah.
like Solskjaer.
I think it's bizarre as well.
Solskjaer coming in and using the youth and everything. If they're not going to give Solskjaer the job at the end of the season, Gareth Southgate is another person that would implement using youth and having that,
No, but I think the situation is
impact on
if
using
Solskjaer doesn't get the job, it's because they want a name. If they're not
Yeah,
bothered
but
with a
they'd
name,
be crazy to do that. They would be crazy. I mean, obviously you've got to see how it goes, but
yeah, they would be crazy to do that. But the fact is, it's either going to be Solskjaer or Pochettino. Like, they either sit with Solskjaer or they might, or the powers that be might
because
like,
what's the
let's
point
say,
of getting
"Do you know
anyone else other than Pochettino?
what? Well, that'd be it. They're not going to say Solskjaer.
Because you're risking
right,
it with
won every
Gareth
game.
Southgate. It was like he's done well with England.
Hang
but
on, so we're
at club level,
basically
isn't it?
saying that Man United are either going to have Solskjaer or Pochettino.
From my point of view, that's the
If
only
Sol-
two
if-
candidates.
If Solskjaer wins most games,
What about what's his face from Juventus?
Allegri.
Allegri.
Why would you get
why
him?
would you
no?
get him?
Because he says he wants to manage. He's learning
Well,
English,
no,
isn't he?
He's
learning English.
This is
He
the
wants to
problem.
come
But
over
then,
here.
this is the
and-
problem.
But then
He just keeps.
he could just be like a Conte
name.
again. I mean,
Yeah, it could be.
Chelsea played really well for that season when we won the league, but then he became ultra defensive, really boring, fell out of all the players.
Yeah,
I mean,
listen, Solskjaer should do the job full time, and if
he knows the club. He was at the club for 11 years.
Yeah, I know.
He
And
knows
if
that club.
Yeah,
back
and
to
if
front.
he doesn't, if they say no, we want someone who's going to be long term, who's a top manager, who we think is world class and is also a name, it'll be Pochettino. They're not just going to get someone that's what they've been doing since Ferguson left. They gave Moyes a chance and they went, no,
If he
it's
gets
Van
in
Gaal,
top,
let's
if he
get
gets in
Mourinho.
top 4, he's guaranteed that job.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, it'll be
Even if he gets in
Pochettino.
top 5, he should still get that job.
But I'm saying, right, I'm putting it on the podcast. If Solskjaer gets that job because he's done such a great, and he doesn't start the season well, he'll be the first manager out by Christmas.
Well, I mean, that's what happened with
Next
Di Matteo
season.
when he took over at Chelsea. It was, I mean, he won a Champions
Because it
League,
has
had a bad
such an
start.
effect,
And then,
exactly, and then he could get top 4, he could get him back in the Champions League, all that, and then next season when he's like, right, I'm going to set everything up, could fail. Well, as being a Liverpool fan, that's what I'd like to see. Anyway, right,
I mean, but so they've caught up with Arsenal now.
They have.
So
Arsenal
which is crazy.
have taken such a dip one of our friends, Steve, he bless him, he went to Australia, and he did find it hard to keep up with Arsenal over the Christmas period, and he said he didn't really like looking at all the scores and things because they've
not done well.
They've not done well over Christmas. They've not started the new year very well. What's gone wrong? What do we think?
It's hard to tell.
I still think it
is really hard to tell.
I still think Emery's still quite new into the job. I don't think they're expecting miracles after 5 or 6 months.
Ultimately, at the end of the day, that defence needs completely rebuilding.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, and also...
And do we think that should be in January, or do we think just at the end of the season?
It should have been about 5 years ago.
But do you know what
it's basically just they've been putting plasters on a stab wound for like the last 7 years or whatever.
Also midfield, because you're talking about Aaron Ramsey going. Ozil will probably go, and also Alex Iwobi is straight.
Isn't that mental?
So you've got
isn't that mental that they're letting him go for free, but he's been snapped up by Juventus?
Well, they say they're going to have him now for 17 million or 18 million or something apparently.
But at the end of in the summer, they could just go for nothing.
But what's the other option?
And they're not offering him anything.
But they did offer us something, but he keeps saying he wants more and more money. So he says, no, I want 200 grand a week or something in a 5-year deal. They're saying, we're not going to pay you that.
I thought they'd offered him a contract.
And they did. They offered him, I think they offered him like 150 grand a week, and then he's like, no, he kept saying he wanted more, and they took the offer.
Arsenal stuck with his wage structure for so long. And they broke it with Ozil, and then they caused themselves so much issues now.
Yeah, they have.
Because all the other players see Ozil not pulling his weight.
And being like...
Now that he's got the money that he wanted.
Well, listen,
and now they're like, well, hang on, I do way more than him. Yeah. Why am I not getting the same amount of money?
It's the same structure, right? So you've got... everyone's signed new contracts there. You've got Harry Kane, Dele Alli, Christian Eriksen, Heung-min Son. All these guys signed new contracts because they're all on the same wage. If they suddenly bought someone like, I don't know, Messi, and they said they gave Messi, or not Messi, not someone less than that, someone, and they gave, say everyone's on 80 grand a week, and they gave this guy 150 grand a week. Then Harry Kane and Dele Alli are going to be like, we're leaving then because because we're on the same wage. You can't give someone else double the wage and not because Kane and Ali are also world class.
No, but Kane and Ali surely would just say to their agent, "Look, get me the same wage as this guy."
Yeah,
now
we're leaving.
Pull the guy.
Yeah.
That's all it'll do. They break the wage structure and then have to raise it for everyone.
That's the problem they've had with Alderweireld, isn't it? He's seeing other defenders getting like 150, 200 grand a week, and he's like, well, hang on, I'm getting talked about every match a day of being like one of the best in the Premier League, if not the best, behind Virgil van Dijk, and I'm getting less than half of Van Dijk's money. And it's like, well, hang on, I'm in the prime of my career. If I don't maximise on it now, when am I ever?
Well, that's right, exactly.
It was quite nice to see Sami Nasri back in the Premier League, wasn't it?
He's a forgotten man,
no,
isn't he?
because I fucking hate Sami Nasri. Something about that guy I just don't like. But one thing, I was reading like an interview with him.
He played all right though. He played
all right. He set up Declan Rice. I don't know whether Blakely will be happy with.
Declan Rice scored. I mean,
can I just say Will's just had a man sent off?
Oh, already? Yeah. Willy Volley.
It's Man City against Wolves, Monday Night Football.
No, that's not a sending off.
Come on.
That's not a sending off.
It's a side challenge and he's got the ball.
How did he send them off for that?
His foot's not even high.
So that's 20 minutes in and Wolves are down to...
1 goal down, 1 man
10
down.
10 men and Jesus is...
I mean, Bernardo Silva, you've just...
Yeah, the guy's talking to Bernardo Silva like, why the hell did you go down like a sack of shit there, man?
That's never a send it off. Never. I mean, I know his foot was off the ground. The other foot was behind him.
No,
and he got the ball.
It's
not like one of those. It's not those where. It's not even one of those where it was at his ankle. It was at his sole of his foot.
You can't slide tackle
anymore. 50-50, you can't. If you're going to win on the ball. Right, what quiz you got for us, Ross?
Well, so commentary's pretty loud in here now, but we'll try and do a little quiz.
Right, what you got, Michael? Michael's the quiz master today.
Well, I'm just going to do a quick warm-up one, because I found it on joe.co.uk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give him credit.
Okay.
Eric Lalore.
Yeah.
Apparently they're...
What's his face?
Yeah, the hardest Premier League quiz. Do you want... Alright, I'll give you the questions, and then if you can answer them without... There's 4 options each one, anyway. Alright, okay. First question. Which country has provided the most players to the Premier League outside of England?
The
Your options are, I'll just give you the options.
Yeah.
Spain, Holland, Brazil, or France?
France came ahead straight away.
France. I thought France.
Is that what you thought?
France.
Correct.
Yeah, that's came ahead straight away.
Yeah, I thought straight away.
Who was the top scorer in the Premier League's first season of 92-93? Was it Alan Shearer, Les Ferdinand, Teddy Sheringham, or Dean Holdsworth?
I'd be tempted to say Dean Holdsworth.
Well,
to be quite
no,
honest.
I would actually say Les Ferdinand.
I'll go Les or Dean. I agree with you.
But Wimbledon was shite. He did well. He scored, but I wouldn't say
Dean
he scored.
Holdsworth was like...
Would he have scored 25 goals?
He scored a lot, didn't he?
I'd say Les Ferdinand, mate.
Right, we're going to split our answers. I'm going to say Dean Holdsworth, you're going to say Les Ferdinand.
Yeah?
Both wrong.
Go with that? Yes, both wrong.
Sheringham.
To be fair, I went Les Ferdinand when I did this as well.
Who was it?
It was Teddy Sheringham.
Was it Teddy Sheringham?
22 goals.
What was it?
Right, yeah.
Who do you play for then?
Notts Forest.
Was it Notts Forest?
Right, 293.
Or was it Millwall? It was Notts Forest, then.
No, 293. Spurs, wasn't it?
No.
He wouldn't have been
No.
Spurs.
No, it would have been
Notts
Notts Forest.
Yeah.
Notts Forest. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because then he went to Man United, yeah. Then Spurs.
No, Spurs, then Man United, then back to Spurs. I give it to Spurs in 94.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Well, there you go. Right. Which manager was the only one sacked in the Premier League's first season? Glenn Hoddle, Steve Coppell, Peter Reid, or Ian Porterfield?
Peter Reid?
No, I think it was Ian Porterfield.
Well, I've never even heard of him. Who
I
did
think
he
he was
manage?
Chelsea manager.
Was he?
I think so, yeah.
Alright, go with him then, because I've never heard of him. Go on, then.
Correct. Yeah. Ian Porterfield, Chelsea manager, got sacked. Right. 2 out of 3, not bad. Which player won the PFA Player of the Year award in the opening Premier League season of 92-93? Was it Paul Ince, Paul McGrath, Chris Waddle, or Gary Speed?
I think it could be Gary Speed because that's when Leeds won the league the year before. Leeds won the league the year before. So I think
Let's
it could
go
be
with Gary Speed.
Gary Speed.
Gary Speed.
Incorrect.
Paul McGrath.
Paul McGrath.
Paul McGrath. Yeah. It was.
Both were like, yeah.
Gary Speed.
Paul McGrath.
Which player won the PFA Player of the Year award in the opening Premier League season of 92-93?
You just asked us that.
Oh no,
Hang on.
Hang on.
Paul McGrath.
hang
Don't
on.
even give us the answer.
Hang on,
Don't
Paul
give us
McGrath.
the options. Don't even give us the options.
I've actually wrote the wrong question on there. So I remember what it was though. I remember what it was.
Go on.
2001-2. Yeah, okay. I think. Which of the following made team of the season in 2001-2002 season?
Okay.
It was. Or 2-3. Jens Lehmann, Tim Howard, Carlo Fioricini, or Jerzy Dudek?
Sorry, what's the question here?
Which
One
player
of them. Which goalkeeper made the team?
made the team of the
Jerzy Dudek.
season
Jerzy
for
Dudek.
2001,
2002-3, I think it was.
2002-3?
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
That's
Right,
important.
or was it 2001-2? Because that makes a difference.
Well, I broke the question down wrong,
Because
so...
Dudek won the UEFA Cup with Liverpool that year.
It did, yeah.
Fioricini was unstoppable for Chelsea that
He was
year.
brilliant. Yeah.
Lehmann, nah, I think it's too early for him. And who was the other one?
Tim Howard.
Nah,
Man United, no. So I think it's Fioricini or Dudek.
I'd say Cudicini. Are you thinking?
It's either one of them two.
I think
It's one of them.
Let's
Cudicini.
split. Should we split?
No, I'm quite happy to go with you this time.
Go Cudicini.
Incorrect. It's Tim Howard.
Oh, was
I mean,
it?
it's a bit of a
Tim
void
Howard.
question, but I do remember because I went for Dudek because it was around that time. It was that.
When he was at Man United?
2002, 3, yeah.
Really?
I know.
Wow.
Mental.
All right, fair enough.
Who scored the 20,000th Premier League goal in the 2011-12 season? Clint Dempsey, Mark O'Brien, Leighton Baines, or the Yak, Lukubu?
I think it was
Clint Dempsey.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I know it was. I remember it.
Fine.
Yeah.
Well,
Clint Dempsey.
Incorrect. I actually also went for Clint Dempsey, so there must be another goal that we're remembering.
All right, fair enough.
It's not that one. 2011-12 season. It was Mark O'Brien.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have said that
I was actually going to say
at all.
that.
Arsenal's last match at Highbury took place in 2005-06, but who was it against? Charlton, Wigan, Borough or Blackburn?
It was Wigan.
Go with it then. Wigan.
Correct.
Well played.
Well remembered. In 2000 to 2001, 3 teams named City were relegated. Which one of the 4 avoided the drop? Leicester, Bradford, Manchester City or Coventry?
And which year, sorry?
2000 to 2001.
I think Coventry
Bradford.
I think Leicester were. I think Bradford.
I think Bradford avoided it.
Leicester, Coventry.
Well, hang on.
City and Bradford. Which one avoided the drop? The other 3 went down.
Man City must have done. No? Man City or Bradford?
I think Man City because it's difficult because they did go up between leagues, but I think when they got promoted, because they got promoted in '99 to the Championship, what is now the Championship. I think they got back to the Premier League after that.
I got this one, by the way.
What do you think?
Go Man City.
Man City.
Incorrect.
Oh, was
was
it
it?
Bradford?
No, it was Leicester.
Oh, fuck. Fair enough.
Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank was top scorer in 2000-2001. But who did Chelsea sign him from? Leeds, Boa Vista, Atletico Madrid or AZ Alkmaar?
They signed him from Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
Yeah? Happy with
Atletico
that?
Madrid.
Correct.
Yeah.
In the 97-98 season, 3 players finished joint top scorer. Which of these strikers was not part of the trio? So you got 3 of these were top scorer, yeah? John Dublin, Chris Sutton, Dennis Bergkamp or Michael Owen?
Michael Owen.
I'd say Chris Sutton wasn't it?
Michael Owen.
Chris Sutton.
Which year?
97-98.
Yeah.
He was at Chelsea.
Michael Owen.
Michael Owen wasn't top goal scorer in '98.
No.
Yeah, he would have been.
No.
I'd say Chris Sutton. He never hardly scored a goal for Chelsea. Penalty for Man City, by the way.
He's going to save it. Save it. He's going to save it. He's going to save it. Damn it.
I think we should go for. What do you want to go for?
It's the last question, so
Do you want to split it again?
I think the split, Michael Owen.
I'll say Chris Sutton.
both incorrect. Dennis Bergkamp.
Oh, really? I don't know. Actually.
No, I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have thought he would have been.
You got 5 right, so more than I did.
Half marks. Yeah,
5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. Not bad, not bad. How did you get on at home? Let us know. You can contact us via the old email. Drop us a line. Contact yes@gmail.com. We are on the Twitter. Get in touch at football_humans, and we're on Instagram football_humans as well.